Oh Catalina, you terrible monster. How could you have removed support for one of my all-time favorite multiplayer games? To take away that which I love, because you don't want to support 32-bit games on your platform anymore. Not even Aspyr, the company that ported the game to Mac OS, will update this title to make it playable again. So that leaves it to us, the community, to find a way to make this game playable, and I've got just the answer. Yes, Jedi Academy is 100% playable on Mac OS Catalina, thanks to the OpenJK platform. However, this guide will only cover how to install an improved multiplayer client known as EternalJK. I have never tested the single-player client of OpenJK. If you are looking to try your hand at installing single-player, please search online for OpenJK instead. This video was sponsored by the JK3 Warriors community, promoting casual and competitive JKA multiplayer while fostering a positive environment for new players to improve their skills with the lightsaber. We host tournaments regularly that are live streamed with commentary provided on my Twitch channel. You can find our Discord at the link below. First things first, we need to install something called Homebrew. You can get there by typing brew.sh into the address bar. Once inside, you will need to copy and paste this line of code into your terminal window. You can access the terminal quickly by using the search function. Once you paste the code, it looks something like this. I've already installed Homebrew, so do follow any on-screen prompts that show up here. Now that you have Homebrew installed, you're going to want to type the following command into the terminal. Brew install STL2, like so. So why did we install Homebrew in STL2? This was a step that was recommended on the OpenJK install guide, presumably due to libraries that were needed to run the game. Next, we're going to need to install the game if you haven't done so already. We will need these files in order to obtain the assets for the game, which we will eventually copy over into a new folder. Now that our download is finished, we're going to go ahead and put this aside for now. We need to start downloading the EternalJK client. Open up your favorite web browser and type in EternalJK into Google. The result you're looking for should be the very first website. Scroll down the page until you're able to find something that says download the latest release. You will be taken to a page where you can download the actual file. You'll be looking for the latest version of a file called EternalJK-MacOS-something. It should be a compressed folder of some kind. Choose to save the file. Now this is where things will get tricky. You will need to find your application support folder. Open the Finder or your hard drive folder. On the top there is a menu in your taskbar called Go. Hold the Option key to reveal an option called Library. Then click it. Double-click on the application support folder, and then this is where you're going to create a new folder. Create a new folder and label it EternalJK, like so. Now that we have this empty folder, we're going to copy and paste the contents of the EternalJK download as well as our Steam copy of the game into this folder. By the way, in the world of Windows JKA installations, this EternalJK folder could also be referred to as a game data folder, for future reference. Okay, let's pull up our Steam library window. Click on the gear icon on the right, then Manage, then Browse Local Files. There will be a single file with an unwelcoming symbol printed over it. Right-click on it and click on Show Package Contents. Once inside, you'll click on the Contents folder, which will reveal the game data contents. Highlight all of the contents inside and copy it using the Command Copy function. We will be pasting this into the EternalJK folder we created. Once inside the EternalJK folder, paste the copied files. You can also use the Command V key to paste files as a shortcut. Next, we will need to grab the EternalJK download and paste them into this folder. So what I'm going to do here is take the EternalJK zip and drag it over to the EternalJK folder, and then I'll extract its contents here. Once extracted, it's going to create a new folder, and that's fine. I'm going to double click it, and I'll eventually highlight its contents and copy it. Once it's copied, I will go ahead and move into the previous folder, then I'm going to go ahead and paste its contents. By the way, if it prompts you to merge a file, merge it. Do not replace it, because otherwise you'll lose all your assets files that you copied over. So for the most part, we're pretty much done. Just going to do a little bit of cleanup here, but once I have my folder all cleaned up, sorted, and all that jazz, we're going to go ahead and click on the EternalJK executable test to make sure it works. It should load up just fine. Due to the security features of Mac OS Catalina, you may need to go to your control panel and allow the app to be loaded, as it's not something that's officially from the Mac App Store, which will go into the Apple icon, open up your settings, and then you'll end up clicking on security and privacy. Putting in your password and allowing the program should all be in the general tab. Our installation of Jedi Academy is now complete. Launch EternalJK whenever you want to play multiplayer. Remember, the EternalJK folder is also referred to as a game data folder. If you ever need to install mods, like the ones we found on jkhub.org, you can drop the .pk3 files into the base folder. If you need any further help, please visit our Discord community, which I'll leave a link in the description below. Thank you.